Hi, welcome to another episode of Hot Takes. Natalie Don Innes is a very weird SNP MSP. And weird as she is, though, she is as nothing to her husband. Her husband is a guy called Robert Innes. Now, when Mary Black quit as an as an MP, she wanted him to take over, to run for her seat, take over, etc. For the SNP. Now, he actually failed the vetting. Now, how extreme or bad do you have to be to fail the vetting for the SNP? When you look at how some of them react and some of them act and are, and the things they say and how they think, you've got to be pretty bad, haven't you, to fail the vetting there? But fail it he did. And now he's made some comments, and I think from the comments he's made, you can see why he failed the vetting. Now, this guy is an absolute loon. He said that people who are gender critical, i.e. people who think that men are men and women are women, seem to be, in his words, obsessed with genitalia. And that's a very odd thing to say, because if genitalia, you're saying, oh, we're the ones obsessed with genitalia. If that's the case, then why do the trans lot keep going on about it? So they're the ones who are obsessed with genitalia. If genitalia don't matter, why don't they get them cut off? And yet they never do, really, do they? Oh, yes, I'm a lady. We'll get your balls cut off then. Oh, no. Apparently genitalia is important. Who knows? But he's just weird. Now, of course, he's had other rants. And one of the things he said, and this is the one that I think is most dangerous, is he says that people who obsess about single-sex spaces are weird, he says, and societally dangerous. No, Robert Innes, you're the one that's dangerous. If you cannot see why single-sex spaces are important, you're the one that's dangerous. Now, if he doesn't understand why women don't want men going into our crisis centres or into DV units, then, you're bonkers, aren't you? If you don't want men undressing and exposing themselves in front of young girls, that doesn't make you an extremist. That makes you a perfectly normalist. It's the people who object to your objections that are the extremists and the dangerous ones. So yes, I think that Robert Innes certainly needs to be investigated, certainly needs to have all his electronic equipment examined, and possibly needs to be put on some kind of register. He seems to think it's acceptable for a man to expose himself to young girls. Odd, isn't it? Makes you wonder why Natalie Don Innes is still married to someone who thinks like that. I don't know if they've got any children, and I certainly hope they don't have any daughters. Let me know what you think. Thanks a lot. Bye.